So I've been doing some thinking today about the number one thing that I struggle with, and I've struggled with it since I've been young. It's up till now, pretty much today. I don't remember a time in my life where I haven't struggled with this, and that is being impatient. Now, maybe a lot of you can relate to this, but I am possibly, if you was to ever meet me, and through these videos you might understand a little bit through my journey and my story, that I am very, very impatient. I hate that things have a set timeline, things take long to get going. So in this video I want to talk about that, things that I've experienced, how I'm trying to beat that kind of struggling feeling with this and try and come to terms with that things just take time. Certain things you cannot rush. So in terms of what I've actually struggled with throughout my life to do with patience, and you can go back to when I was a kid, and I think pretty much most kids are impatient, aren't they? They want everything tomorrow. But I was exactly the same, no different. When I was in school, I remember a conversation I had with my grandma when she picked me up from school one day, and I said to my grandma, I hate school, grandma, I cannot wait to finish. And I can't mind, I think I was in year 8, year 9, and I said to her, I just can't wait to finish. I want out of there, I want to be out, living my life, whatever. I said this in year 8, year 9, but she just said to me, it'll be here before you know it, and truth behold, it's here before we know it. And that was in school. Everybody wants out of school, but I was just so impatient. I hate that things take a long time. And then when I left school, got a full-time job, I didn't really feel any impatience there. But in terms of starting side hustles and side businesses, whether that be me selling vintage clothing, helping a friend, selling shoes, which I did myself, and then starting YouTube channels from the age of, I think, 10 up to recently 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, starting YouTube channels, I was so impatient and I just wanted everything tomorrow. Now, I was never scared of the work, and we'll get into that later on in the video, but I was just so, I wanted everything tomorrow. Now, that just relates to school, work, money, saving up money to buy a house, to buy a car. You want, you get said car, next minute you want to save up and buy the next car. So, same as everyone else, pretty much, I was just so impatient, and I still am to this day, of wanting to get things tomorrow. And something that I've actually come to realise, and it's pretty much over this last year or so, that it's funny how I'm never, or maybe other people in general, but I'm never impatient when things are going great. For example, I remember a brief time when I was running the past YouTube channel, got up to, like I say, 90,000 subscribers. But when I was sort of in that last year or so of doing it, and when you are going through a good patch and you're enjoying it and you're uploading one video a day, and I started a second channel and I was uploading 2 videos a day, I had an editor who was editing for me and a thumbnail designer, and everything was going great. And obviously you might think, well, why aren't you impatient? You want to grow, 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 grow. And I did, but you kind of, when things are going great, you kind of enjoy the moment for what it is. You enjoy where you are, you enjoy what you're doing. And it's normally when things aren't going great, like when I had 0 subscribers, or even now, this channel right now, 15 subscribers, I'm like, what can I do to grow? I want this to grow tomorrow. I want 100, 100,000, whatever. You want all these things tomorrow. But when things are going great, you tend to live in the moment a little bit better. Now, I'm still impatient when things are going great because I'm in that sort of mentality of what's next. I've achieved that goal, what's next? 100 subscribers, what's next? 200, 300, 1,000. And that can go for any goal in life. Like in times when I've wanted to apply for a job and I want to apply today, I want to start tomorrow. I hate that kind of middle bit, waiting around, not knowing what the answer is. And of course, a lot of people are like this. I'm not sitting here saying I'm the only one, but I'm just so impatient and trying to deal with that over the last couple of years because I've sort of gone on a full reset where what I thought was going great and what I thought was going to be my future, leave my job, do YouTube full time, making FIFA videos, that I thought that was going to be my career, thought that was going to be the path, to then walk away from all that and basically start again. It's going to take time, and it's not going to be easy. And coming round to that in my head, it's taken its time to come round in my head, but we are getting there. And so, like I said earlier, when I am impatient and I want these things tomorrow, for example, whether it be YouTube subscribers, another job, or whatever it may be in my life, it's not that I'm afraid of doing the work. For example, a classic one is when people start the gym or people start dieting. Do you want to start a diet? Next week you want to start seeing results ASAP. Again, this is what I'm saying, like no one is different, and I'm exactly the same. The amount of diets that I have tried throughout my life that just have come and gone and failed within a week, within 2 weeks, within 3 weeks. I tried getting a coach once. That kind of helped, but again, after a while I just quit and give up on that. But gym and dieting are another example of things where I am not afraid of putting in the work, and I'm sure many other people aren't. You know, say if tomorrow someone said to me, "Oh, if you want to get lean, eat nothing for a week or whatever it may be, something ridiculous." And if someone gave me a blueprint, I would do it. You know, if someone said to me, "Here's a blueprint, how to achieve it in a day," and let's say it meant climbing the highest mountain in the world, I'd give it a go because I want it fast, and if that's what's required to get it fast, then I will do it. You know, so I've never been afraid of putting the work in. If I was given a blueprint of how to achieve something faster, I'd happily go to the end of the world to achieve it faster. But it's that thing of coming round to the idea that certain things take time, and I think the gym, bodybuilding in the gym has been a big eye opener to me because without going too deep into it, say if I was in the gym 24 hours a day thinking, oh, well, I'm in 24 hours a day, some people are only in here for 40 minutes. I'm not going to build the muscle any faster. And to go even deeper into that, into all this new scientific stuff, I'm going to cause more fatigue to my body than someone that's only gone 40 minutes, done 1 or 2 sets, gone home, rest, recovered. I'm in there working 24 hours a day at the gym. My muscles have got no chance of recovering, no chance of growing, nothing. And that same concept, I'm starting to realise, applies to a lot of other things in life. Again, maybe YouTube, maybe your career, maybe dieting. Again, it kind of relates to dieting in the fact that it's got to be a steady and slow thing. It can't just be a switch. The same way someone gets fat is the same way someone gets skinny. It's never just a light bulb moment. It's time and time that's been spent towards that specific area, that specific goal, And I think now I'm just starting to realise that if I push 100% every single day, I'm not going to get there any faster. Obviously pushing 100% every day, but what I mean is pushing maybe over 100% in certain things isn't going to get me there any faster. And I think that's why I've started to realise about myself that the jobs I possibly like are the jobs where, say if you're given a 7-hour window to do something and I can do it in 3, but still get paid the same. Why can't that be possible in all life? And I've always looked for a kind of job where I could achieve that. Imagine you're a bricklayer building a house, and some people it might take them 2 weeks. Let's just say you can get it done in a week and a half. Why not? Get it done in a week and a half, move on to the next one, week and a half, next one, and just keep doing it as fast as you can. Still get paid the same amount of money, but you're doing it in less time. And that's how I've always tried to approach pretty much everything in my life. Maybe with YouTube, a year ago, I've gone, well, instead of uploading 1 video a day, I'll upload 2. Double the views, double the whatever, subscribers, double, and I'll get to that goal faster. But then you start getting to the nitty gritty of it, and YouTube might not push the second video as much as the first video. Your quality might go down. People will go, what is this? He's uploading here. You can tell he's just uploading to get 2 videos out a day. So quality does go down. So then that's that whole thing of quantity versus quality. So, yeah, like I said, it's been a constant battle for me, trying to stop being impatient and just realise that some things have a set time, set goal. Not that I'm not going to push myself and try and push 100% every day and do as much as I can, but sometimes it's just as simple as doing said job, sit back, do it again, sit back, do it again, sit back, and then just wait for the results to slowly come. Not everything in life, again, like the gym, is just an overnight thing. Some things take years, months, whatever. And something I just want to finish on is I'm starting to realise as well that some things that take time and efforts, and again, this is new for me because I've never been that sort of person, time and effort and quality. I have been 100% quantity person. I'd rather do something 100 times than one quality thing. I've never been the sort of person that can dedicate one quality post, let's say. Like them people who spend hours editing a video, get it all uploaded, I'd rather, and always have been, the sort of person to rather just do 100, get them out there, get the views in, whatever. Again, this is just talking in terms of views. This could apply to anything in life. But I'm starting to come to the realisation that these things that are quality, these things that do take time, are better in a sense. Like in terms of the gym, for example, I think when you spend that time to go to the gym for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, again, I've only been going for a year and a half, 2 years kind of thing, you start to appreciate what you have got after them 2 years, and the amount of times that I've started and quit, and all it's took me this time is to go, you know what, if it's going to take that long, it's going to take that long, and I'm happy now to see the results from putting the quality time and effort in. You know, and I'm starting to realise that things that are more meaningful and purposeful seem to have more of a, I can't find the exact word, but seem to have more of a lasting effect. You know, if you have something on your mantelpiece that's took forever to build and make, you appreciate it more for what it is.